Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearthstone 4 Kaiserreich as the Commune of France. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we will be getting even more manpower once this is done. Somebody did point out that this actually just gives us partial mobilization, which is pretty good. And there's somewhere else, like what else? It's a revanchist propaganda would also give us more population. So everything I think is going to be going pretty well. A lot of people were saying that we should kind of delay the war with Germany as much as possible, and I'm not 100% too sure on that. I feel like Germany and all their allies could just eventually outpace us if we don't strike early. Like if we wait until like 1940 or 1941, for example, I think Germany would just be too strong for us to face, and I would imagine that the Italian Republic or Two Sicilies or definitely Canada will definitely attack us by that point. But we'll see how it goes. I'm wanting the Soviets still win. If they win, then they will definitely help us out in the Second World Krieg. And eventually when Spain also rises up, we do want to send some troops up to them. Somebody also did point out that we probably do want to send some troops to the Indo-Chinese Union. And I do agree with that. So we're probably going to send 4 divisions, probably of tanks if we have it. Do we have any tanks? We do not. But we do have motorized divisions, and that's almost as good. We're gonna get you under new leadership. Do we have anybody who's actually good with motorized? The answer is like not really. I do not believe armor counts as... Oh no, I am recognized. Okay, never mind. We'll put him in charge there. Fantastic. And I'm going to send these guys over to Indochina. I believe I can send only 4. Or only 1, I should say. Number of their provinces. Okay, I thought it was actually affected by us. So we're going to send them a single division. I thought we could maybe get a little bit more, but that's alright. And then I'll send this troop, my 1 single truck, to Vietnam. Will that work out well? I don't know, but we shall see. Do you guys even have a battle plan right now? You do not, so we're going to draw a small one, try to take over this, let's say these 2 Russian cities will be our main target for now. Getting our way to Tambov would probably also work out pretty well. Putting down our front line as much as possible here. And attacking you is not going to actually work out for us. As unfortunate as that is. The Soviets are still losing, like, a lot of ground, which is a major shame. And the Wallonia Commune has gone independent. So this is a good chance. We could theoretically go to war with Germany right now if these guys are willing, or if Germany wants to fight over this. I will definitely be supporting the Walloon Commune. I think it's in our best interest to do so. When do you guys actually get to 28th? Okay, so still about like 6 more days. And that's okay. So we're definitely going to protect Wallonia. We'll see if Germany wants to fight or if they're willing just to back down. They guaranteed our independence. They'll probably attack back into you. If you attack back with both of these guys as soon as you're ready to go, yeah, that should work out. And our division to Indochina have arrived, which is nice. I don't know how well you're going to do, to be completely honest. Wallonia or war? You know what? We'll go to war right now. We'll see how it goes. Will you, Germany, are you willing to go to war over Wallonia? I mean, it does give us another country with 16 divisions, and actually does cut off Flanders from the rest of Germany. And they have decided. I mean, they joined our faction, but they're not actually at war yet. Okay, all of you are now going to deploy here. delete this plan, delete this plan. You guys are still fine for this line, right? I think so. I mean, you're red, which is supposed to mean that we're at war. But we're not at war. We're now definitely at war. Okay, so 14. So you have 4,213 divisions. Italy's in the war with us. We're going to immediately abandon this front. And we'll see how this goes. I mean, this might end up being a very short series, depending if we just get our ass kicked right now. Will mean that all these guys are going to be returning home. We're going to immediately join your war. And I'm going to call in the Italians. And at this point, we're going to immediately go to our trade. We're going to get oil from Venezuela. 2 factories worth. It's not a ton, but it's not nothing either. And all our troops are being recalled. That's going to be 5 more divisions coming to the front line soon. And I do believe we can just kill Flanders right now. Pretty easily. Apparently you're not actually involved in the war. But also apparently Germany didn't have their entire border defended, which seems like a very dumb idea, but what do I know? Okay, now you've been called in. And I believe I can just kill you right away. And if I can just kill you right away, then that's basically one front already dealt with immediately. And if we can do that, that's lovely. Just perfect. Hopefully the British can send some troops down here. I don't know what Two Sicilies and you are going to do. You cannot get involved yet? You can absolutely get involved right now. Okay, so that does make things a little bit trickier. We're still losing oil, but not as bad as we would have been otherwise. And more or less, I think you're just kind of dead right now. Which is, like, really good. We'll get an non-aggression pact with you. I would like for you to even join my faction, but I don't think that can actually happen. Which is a real shame. And what are you? What was this pop up? Please pause the game. Denmark joined I mean, we're already at war, so I feel like I'm supporting them almost as much as is humanly possible, given the circumstances. Brussels is about to fall. We'll probably take Dunkirk in a moment. And honestly, I feel like that's a pretty solid opening to the war. Of course, Austria is probably going to join in. There's no question about that. And at this point, I'm kind of wanting the Soviets just to lose, so Russia can get to these decisions even faster. But of course, they can't do it until April of next year. But I do think, like, the stability being terrible, resource factory output being garbage, that I do think this is the best time to fight Germany. When they have, like, no stability, which is giving them pretty bad penalties. I don't know what they would be. Organization's probably garbage. Factory outputs in the toilet here. If I actually look at your organization, it's a 51. Terrain knights, tactics, damage. Okay, so I don't really see anything directly referencing it. And Flanders has already capitulated. Oh, that's beautiful. 4 military factories is nice. Removing our decryption and encryption penalties would also be pretty good. These 6 German divisions are absolutely, like, completely dead, and they're actually sending more troops, which I feel is a terrible idea for them, but okay. Like, are you guys okay, like, just attacking across the front right now? Like, I know they have level 3 forts, but... Okay, no, the answer is the forts are pretty bad. We don't want to fight over those. We're getting a speed 4 for the moment. We're currently making about 1,000 fuel. We're spending 1,000 ourselves. Our Air Force is garbage. How many flip planes do you have? You have about probably 400. We also have about 450, so we actually should be about equal. If we send these planes to this airport to go over here to close air support and to air superiority as well. And deploy even more planes. We just don't want to run out of... We don't just only strategic bomb. They're about even, I would say, in terms of how many planes we have. And it looks like we have about like half a year of fuel, which is not great. In fact, could I just import slightly more fuel from somewhere else? The answer is really no, because nobody in the world wants to trade with us. The United States hates us. Why are you so mad? Because I said I want world revolution? Get over it. You babies. Mexico's joining the Entente. Did I get free troops? Oh, I did. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, this is what happened before. Right, okay. We have 8 reserves. Do I just have you stand back here? I'm not. I'm going to have you walk straight to Berlin. And we'll see if that does anything that actually helps us out. I'm hoping it does, but there's still a chance it does nothing. Okay. You know what? Just a general attack on that front line might work with you pushing your way up straight up to Williamshaven. And we'll kind of just see how it goes. Like, we're actually winning most of these fights. You're not going to run out of supplies. Apparently it's going to take about a month to get all the way up there. Which, honestly, is not that bad. And if we can capture all of Germany's forts they have on the French border right now, and I think we're able to kill like 5 whole German divisions here, which is just beautiful. Because without their major forts, that makes our life so much easier. Will Austria join in? Oh, I can almost guarantee it, but... Okay, we did get our extra troops. We're gonna send them straight into Orange. Man, just deploy us to the front line, please, and thank you. And that's going to be a massive blow to Germany. Already have killed a pretty substantial number of enemy troops. And again, they're still dealing with this focus. I have no idea how long that's going to take. It normally takes like a year or two, I think, for Germany to actually do it. And now, because we're at war, I might be forcing the AI to focus on doing military focuses, which might actually make my life even easier. That's at least my hope. And this guy is actually doing... He's pulling his weight. Because Germany's going to want to cover this entire front line, because they're completely dumb like that. Which should allow us to kind of push our way through. We're already personalization. We're going straight to war economy. Germany is still at civilian with limited conscription, so they are already not in the best situation they could be in. Don't attack those guys, though. Attack these guys. They should... I mean, the terrain's bad. I will admit that the terrain is not the best. However, attacking into the forest, I also don't think is a great idea. If you want to push away north, like this, that seems a lot nicer. Again, my whole plan here is I will definitely take your troops, Italy, because I know you're going to do nothing useful with them. So you deploy to the front lines. And I just don't know what the AI's priority is when it comes to the Entente joining the Second Weltkrieg, that I'm not 100% aware of. Like, I don't know what they prioritize. Like, I don't know if they'll always choose that focus first. They might. I do not know. The fort's pretty bad. Terrain's not great. We have a base value of 53. Attacking a base value of 184. But as you can see, we've already have started pushing our way through this front line, which is what you love to see. Yeah, unsurprisingly, this guy's gonna die. We were not expecting him to live. His goal of distracting the Germans has been very useful. If you guys that are here, for some reason have no organization, would like to join the front lines, oh, I would love that. However, it doesn't seem like you would love to do that yourselves, which is extremely disappointing. How many men are here? 4? Do I not have radio yet? I don't. In 7 days, I should definitely research the radio so I can actually reinforce these fights a little bit better. I guess we're going to spearhead straight to the Czech border. Again, I don't know what these guys are doing. I'm hoping that Hungary will declare war on the Austrians. That would benefit us a lot. And again, at this point, I kind of want the Soviets just to... So, you know, not trying to be too crass, but just they, like, eat shit and die. So that hopefully... the AI is going to get their focus to attack Germany a little bit faster. I already feel like pretty successful opening. We've already taken over all of Belgium. I'm assuming that the waters around are actually almost superiority here, which could allow us to, you know, navally invade some of these like northern territories if we actually have the manpower to do so, which we do not have, unfortunately. More upgrades. Let's go for the next level of factories. Let's go for the radio, so we can actually reinforce our armies in some capacity. Definitely take them out of Luxembourg. And Germany's probably like 99% capitulated, I would imagine. Yeah. The Germany's social democratic, which means that there's a chance Germany will declare war on Denmark, which only helps me. Sweden and Norway also can both theoretically join our faction. I don't know when that could happen, because again, I don't know if I've ever seen the Second World War begin this fast. And Floyd Olsen, someone who's actually not Reed or Long, has actually won the election. And I feel like it's been forever since I've seen something like that, where one of the two, you know, I guess main players, depending on how you want to look at it, didn't win. Luxembourg's apparently a tough nut to crack. Are you also you're level 2 for it? You're level 2 for you're level 0s though, so like theoretically you should be like the easier ones to break through. Or at least, you know, that would be the assumption I would make. Looks like the British want to push in, so I will definitely support their initiative here. We want to break through like somewhere here. Somewhere to the south also would be nice. You're level 1-4. Level 1-4 is not that bad. And you'll be done in another 35 days, more or less. And again, I have no idea if either France or Canada is preparing to intervene in this war. Or Austria, even, for that matter, as well. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks for watching my Anthem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. Want to subscribe, and goodbye.